Yo, what's up, you guys? So we got the little Rise Nitro Cold Brew coffee, and I just wanted to pop up the camera, make this quick video real quick because I do know that this is an important thing to talk about, and I want to talk about it in the first couple of videos inside of this mini program just to best prepare you to actually take this thing and be successful with it. I know we've been talking about a lot in these intro videos so far, and I don't want you to get bogged down. This stuff is really important information, and if it seems like stuff that's just kind of repetitive or run on, it is for a reason, and that is because you need to understand this stuff and you need to get this stuff beaded into your head when you first start out in the e-commerce game, because quite honestly, what nobody will tell you, but I will, because I want you guys to actually succeed with this, is that, you know, it is tough. This isn't something that's just going to work overnight. This isn't something that you should expect to get rich off of tomorrow. This is something that's a long-term play for you that's going to change your life. Now, although drop shipping does have that kind of notion around it where people think like, oh, I could start drop shipping and get rich tomorrow, it's partway true, because drop shipping is pretty quick as far as like some people seeing success with it. There is some times where I've seen some students go from, you know, zero, not knowing anything, to over $60,000 in their first month. And yes, that is an actual crazy story about a student of mine who was actually a teacher who literally started working with me directly in what we have at Crystalline Academy called our partnership program. Started working with me and literally went from zero, being a teacher, not knowing anything about TikTok, to $60,000 organically in her first month, which is absolutely nuts. But, you know, I've also had students who have joined my academy, and like, for example, I had this one kid who was literally 14 years old, joined the academy. His first couple stores, he joined when he was either like 13 or 14, made a couple stores that didn't really work out, and he was on like his 6th store. And then all of a sudden that 6th store popped off, and now he's crushing it. So it's like, it's a game of really just sticking with it, and the people who stick with it are the people who be successful with it. Like for me, it took me a couple months to get something off the ground, but once I did it, I did it. And you know, you think I ever look back and I'm like, oh damn, you know, it's crazy how it took me so long, you know, months and months. No, I look back and I'm like, god damn, I'm so happy. No matter how long it took me, I would have done it. And that's the mindset you guys need to understand, and you guys need to have going into this. This isn't something that's just gonna happen overnight. This isn't something that's just gonna happen tomorrow, and you shouldn't want it to. This is something that takes work, and it takes work for a reason, and that is because it's worth it. Anything that is truly worth it in life takes some work, takes some effort, and same goes with this. You're building a legitimate business for yourself that can provide you income and can be an actual asset that you own. It's just like owning a house, having a good business, but even better, right? If you own, say, rental properties, you know, those cash flow you because renters pay you rent, and you make money on the actual asset when you sell it. Same with the drop shipping business. Unlike a lot of e-commerce businesses like Amazon FBA and stuff like that, you could actually sell your drop shipping store. So when you're running this store, not only are you making sales off of it, but you're also building up an asset, which is that actual brand that you're building that you could sell in the future, right? I've seen people sell brands for millions of dollars sometimes that started off as drop shipping stores, which is really, really crazy. And that's really the potential with this stuff, but you'll never get there if you go into it with the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna get rich tomorrow or else I'm gonna quit and give up. It's gonna get hard, and if you go into it with that mindset, you're going to quit, because the minute it, you know, takes longer than a week, takes longer than a month, you're gonna be like, oh, this doesn't work, it's dead, da da da, and you're gonna be another one of these people on the internet hating on the business model because you didn't put, you know, 100% into it. Guys, I hate to break it to you, or, you know, this might be an unpopular opinion, but drop shipping is not dead, and e-commerce is not dead. So even if you try multiple stores and it's not working for you yet, take a second and go look around on the internet and see all of the people who are making hella money selling things online. Look at Amazon, look at all these big e-commerce companies, Gymshark, that are absolutely slaying, right? There's no difference between those businesses and the business you're building drop shipping. So the only way that drop shipping couldn't work or something like that is if selling on the internet just wasn't a thing anymore. And you know, I don't see that happening anytime soon. So you guys remind yourself of that, because this stuff does work if you put your effort into it and you keep with it and you keep going, right? I heard this quote and it really stuck with me, and it's if you think you can, then you can, and if you think you can't, then you can't. And it's so true, because if you think you can, then you will go and do it. If you think you can't do it, then you probably won't go and do it. So with drop shipping and with e-commerce and with whatever you're doing in life, put into your mindset that you can and you will. It's just a matter of time. And as long as you lead into it with that type of attitude, you're gonna see some sort of success in this. It's only a matter of time until you get there, right? It's just a matter of soaking this information up, testing enough products. If it's not your first one, going to your second, third, fourth, fifth, however many products it takes you, it doesn't matter, because once it works, right? And if you quit, then it's never gonna work. But yeah, you guys, I'm not meaning to sit here and lecture you or anything like that. I wanna just be real, raw, transparent, truthful, and honest with you guys, as I always am in every single video, because that's what's gonna actually set you up for success. Nobody told me this stuff when I first started, so I was blindsided when it didn't work in a day, right? And I don't want any of you guys to be blindsided. I want you guys to go into this with the mindset of, hey, you know, I'm gonna have to work hard for this, but it's gonna be so worth it, because in the end, you're gonna be able to run a business and have something that's cash flowing you money to where you don't have to worry about going to your job or getting yelled at by your manager, or not being able to go on vacations because you don't have time off, and you know, all this stuff. You're not gonna have to stress about it. Sure, you'll have new stresses like your business and things like that, but it's a lot better to stress about that sort of stuff in life than it is to stress about other things. Money's not gonna solve your problems, but it's gonna provide you with problems that are arguably better to have than the problems that you're probably having right now. So that's why it's really worth it to just stick with this stuff fully. But I also have something special for you guys that I've been, you know, putting together for you guys for quite a while, and I've been releasing videos on slowly, and I'm really starting to release videos on more and more, and that's my second YouTube channel. So I just started a new YouTube channel. It's fully about mindset, motivation, personal development, sort of stuff like that, because I feel like in the e-commerce dropshipping space, there's a lot of, you know, talk about what specifically to do with dropshipping, which is like what this whole course is going to teach, obviously, but there's not a lot that teaches about just the mindset stuff, and which is really, really important, because without the mindset, it doesn't matter what type of products you have, you're not going to be successful, simply because you don't have the mindset to keep going and to stick with it. So mindset is crucially important. So make sure you guys just go down to the link below this video and subscribe to my mindset channel. I'm gonna be posting on there like 2 to 3 times per week, literally just giving you guys a ton of sauce on mindset, personal development, and just helping you guys stay motivated and stay moving forward in your lives. So it would mean the world to me if you guys click the link below and subscribe to the channel, watch all the videos, and check it out. It's not only gonna give you free value and free help, but it's also gonna help me out. And you guys, since I'm putting this whole thing together for you for free, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys could help support the channel, because this community at the end of the day is going to be absolutely huge. And I know I'm just some guy on a camera sitting across the screen, but you guys, this is 100% different from anything you've ever seen online before. And I hope you do not take this just as if it was any other program out there. This is something different. You guys are a part of a community that's different. You guys are part of a community that's bigger and has more potential than any other community inside of the e-commerce game. And if you don't believe me, well, you can just check out all my accounts, my YouTube and everything like that. The Creator Club, which is my nonprofit academy, as well as Crystalline Academy, which is going to change the school system forever, is just truly next level. And to have you guys a part of everything with me, even inside this free mini program, it's really, really, really amazing. So make sure you guys go, click the link below, subscribe to the channel, check out the videos. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.